It's time for Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball is also brought to you by Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Illinois Small Business Development Center at SIC, The Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Matthew's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Truss, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer Lawn and Landscape. Now let's head to the field for Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball here on Bulldog Media, brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. We have traveled to West Frankfort today to take on the Redbirds here at their city park. We're going to step aside real quick. They're doing the national anthem, and we'll come back. We'll have our Michael Stewart pregame show right here on Bulldog Media, brought to you by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds, DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Berg Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Welcome back to West Frankfort. The park is where we're at for Bulldog Baseball, a road game here on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank, FSB Insurance. 6-6 Redbirds, a red-hot 12-1 Purple Bulldogs. And they are just continuing their win streak. Their one loss came in the opening weekend of the season up in the Metro East. So the Dogs looking to stay hot here as they take on West Frankfort. And what would have been a conference matchup 2 years ago, now West Frankfort is on the other side of the river, but we're glad to be here. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you. Limited cameras due to, one, being on the road. Two, their fence is covered in green, so we couldn't get a outfield cam. And three, there's a small chance that some rain could fall, so we want to limit what we have out. That's less stuff, one, that can get ruined. Two, quicker we can get it to the vehicle if rain were to start. As long as rain don't start at a pretty good pace, we will promise to be on the air for the entirety of this broadcast. And again, the Dogs are the visitors, so let's get to our Sullivan Electric starting lineups today. First for your Dogs, Dax Randolph will lead it off, followed by Ian Crabb and Aiden Hankins. That's 1, 2, 3. Batting fourth is the DH, Drake Whitmire. Batting fifth, Rylan Palmer. He's in left field. And batting sixth, the first baseman, Burke Wilson. 7, 8, 9 is the center fielder, Laban Phelps. And the 8 hole is Maddox Smothers. He's catching today. And Rayson Varner is going to be playing third base today because Ian Crabb is pitching. So a little bit of different look in the lineup. Main thing that might stick out to me when I was reading the card today, there is no Felix Maynard in the lineup today for Jay Thompson. So we'll see what this lineup does against Chris Samples, a name you probably remember from the winter. He played basketball and does play basketball for the Redbirds, does Chris, and some other familiar names as well that you'll get to throughout our broadcast. So leading off, like I said, will be Dax Randolph facing Samples. Randolph is hitting .500 on the season.
Where'd you get that at?
In 44 at-bats on your phone.
Well, I know that, but I want you to show me where and how. That's what I was trying to do.
1 ball, no strikes. 1 home run, 17 RBIs, and 25 runs scored for Randolph this year. He leads the team. Actually, he's third on the team in walks. Felix Maynard leads that category again with 17, and the most that Felix had in a game was 4 earlier this season as the count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That one's in there, strike 2. All difference markings on the fields. In the corner, right field corner is 306 here. It's 310 in the left field corner and a dead 356 to dead center as the 1-2 pitch is low for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Randolph. He's the shortstop today. He wears number 3.
He's had a good year. I mean, last game he hit that home run. What?
Grand slam?
No,
that was Drake.
That was Drake. He had a 3-run shot.
Just outside. It looks like we've got Shane Good behind the plate today.
Well, we do have. What did you call him? Sugar Shane?
Yeah. Our sponsors, proud sponsor here on Bulldog Media. Here's the payoff pitch. That one fouled off towards the parking lot. Hard place to find if you're coming from Harrisburg still. It's at the park, and it's the furthest field you get to. I recommend going on what is Cherry Street, and you can park at the church. It's a lot easier access to the field rather than parking in the outfield and having to walk.
Yeah, go down Cherry Street, several blocks.
Another payoff pitch, hit hard in the left field for a base hit. And, well, Dax Randolph did 2 things there. Made the pitcher throw 7 pitches, and he gets on base with a base hit.
And starts the game off right.
So runner at first, nobody out. Ian Crabb coming to the plate. Left-handed batter, he's today's pitcher. We'll get to his pitching numbers here in the bottom half of the inning. It's Dogskin playing on the road, but Crabb leads the team in batting average at .541. As time was called on the first.
Brought to you by the home plate umpire.
Show and bunt, pulls back ball 1. The .541 average, he's got a .673 on base percentage. Of his 20 hits, no home runs, 9 RBIs, 21 runs driven in. 9 walks, 3 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch, upstairs, ball 2. YouTube only for those maybe searching. We made a Facebook post, so you know that. Internet seems to be pretty good here at the park. 2-0. Upstairs, ball 3. Samples struggling here. He had Dax Randolph in a 1-2 count. Randolph worked it full, saw 7 pitches, and got a base hit. He's at first base. Crabb, see if he has the green light on the 3-0.
Okay, right down there on
That's right in the middle of the plate.
Right down there where the other fields. That is the Lady Bulldogs. They're playing down there today.
KT and JB have their production going. That's Facebook only on Harrisburg Bulldogs softball.
I think they got a YouTube channel now.
This one's fouled. I lost it. Oh, there it goes. Hits the pole barn out in the backyard here.
I believe they do have a YouTube channel now.
Okay. Crabb at the plate. Randolph at first. Aiden Hankins is on deck. Samples out of the stretch. Pitch number 13 of the inning. Runner's going. That's a pitch high, ball 4. First 2 reach for the Dogs here on the road in the top of the first inning.
Can't beat that.
And Ian Crabb walks for the 10th time this season.
Now batting for the Harrisburg Bulldogs, number 9, Aiden Hankins.
I got an interesting way of pronouncing things here.
Well, we are in Frankfort.
I got Laban Phillips and Hankins showing to bunt, and he does. He pops it up. Hopefully the catcher won't get it, but he does. That was Scales, and Hankins will get the first out of the inning. Runners will stay put at first and second base. That's what you don't want to do when bunting, but happens. A little frustrated as he picks up his bat. Drake Whitmire's the DH today. He's hitting for Finn Pilcher, who got the call up. He's playing second base today. That's usually the home of Maddox Smothers. Smothers going to be behind the plate catching. No Felix Maynard in the starting lineup, and he's not dressed, but he's in the dugout. Not sure what's going on there. Hopefully he's good. Shoulder is what the gentleman says. That one's fouled off for a strike.
I believe he was having some shoulder stuff going on at last home game.
So no balls and a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. I guess we could have pulled a truck up to center field and just hung out in your bed.
Well, we could have.
Would have been a cool view. See some fans doing that. In the outfield, hard to see on your screen at home. And there's a strike called, says Shane Gooden. 0-2 here to Whitmire. Didn't give you his numbers this season, but he's batting .361. 1 home run, 19 RBIs. He has scored 15 times.
We'll have to try that one of these days. Call a game from somewhere like that.
And the pitch. That's a ball upstairs. He is tied for second in runs driven in with Aiden Hankins. Rylan Palmer leads it with 20 on the season. And he is on deck. 1-2. Went fishing, swung on a miss, strike 3, a Joiner Therapy strikeout. First of the day for Chris Samples. And he's looking a little bit better after the leadoff single and then the walk to follow. That bunt out is really big right now. Palmer hitting .450 on the season. 1 home run, 20 RBIs. Like I said, leads the team. He has scored 17 times. And a runner has a great jump as he swings and hits this one. Right center field. Bennett, the center fielder, will make the catch for out number 3. Well, leadoff single followed by a walk, then 1-2-3 for Chris Samples as he threw about 20 pitches. We go to the home half of the first after this on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hey Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois. This is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media's YouTube page. On the road, thanks to All-in-One Real Estate Company, our transportation sponsor this season. We appreciate them, and we are at West Frankfort. Softball's here, too. They're in the deep right field here, but that's the first park you would get, one of the first parks you'd get to if you drive into the park. It's a one-way in and one-way out, so you might stop by and see them on your way. We pulled over and talked to Jake Stewart and Coach Mo on our way in. They were hanging out, and I'm glad there's a fence here.
Not half as glad as I am.
Well, we go to the bottom of the first. Dogs stranded runners at first and second base. They had them first and second, nobody out, couldn't score. And so before we set the defense for the Dogs, let's meet the starting lineup for the West Frankfort Redbirds, brought to you by Sullivan Electric. Jace Bennett leads off. He's the center fielder. Cannon Shoop bats second. He's the shortstop. And Chris Samples, today's pitcher, bats third. Then it'll be Chase Patterson, Will Scales, Parker Allen, 789, Hunter Gaither, Andrew Conaway, and Hendricks Woods will be their 9-hole hitter.
For your West Frankfort Redbirds, number 17, Jace Bennett.
Bennett is the center fielder. He wears 17 and a left-handed batter. And Ian Crabb's first pitch of the game is a bunt that gets down. Charging over from third is Rayson Varner, who's getting the start today. I tell you what, even if Varner would have scooped that up, I'm not still sure that he would have got him. There was a lot of speed coming from Bennett down that line. We'll see how they officially score that here on the app.
Cannon Shoop.
So one pitch and a runner at first. Cannon Shoop at the plate. He's the shortstop. Where's number 11, right-handed batter? And that's an infield single, by the way, because of the speed by Bennett is the official scoring. And there's a strike called. This is the 5th start of the season for Crabb. All of his appearances have been starts. He's got a 3-0 record. There's Ian on the mound. 0-1 pitch, runners going, and no throw from Maddox Smothers. And Bennett is in at second.
Got away with one.
So runner at second, 0-2 the count. Crabb's given up 14 hits this season, 10 runs, but only 6 of them earned, 7 walks, 22 strikeouts. And make that 23 strikeouts there, Jamal.
Yep.
Brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services.
Now batting for the Redbirds, number 8, Chris.
So Shoop down with the K. Chris Samples, today's pitcher for West Frankfort, comes to the plate and has a chance to give himself a lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Samples wears 8. He's in the box, ready to go.
Hope that rain holds off.
Yep. And here's the pitch. That's a ball low. And I don't want to jinx it because we're still here, but anywhere south of here probably wouldn't have been a good situation,
No.
especially Marion South.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't have got a game in today.
My phone went off 3 or 4 times due to thunderstorm watches and
1-0, that's low for ball 2, but they say he went on the check swing. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah Boone coming out to fix the headset of Maddox Smothers. And Shangun gets a new baseball. This pause in action brought to you by said man behind home plate. Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent in Harrisburg for home, life, and auto insurance. See him today, 618-252-7000. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and a runner at second base for West Frankfort. Dogs had runners at first and second, nobody out, couldn't score in the top half of the inning. And the pitch. That ball is hit, popped up, foul territory. Third baseman Varner right at the fence. We'll watch it drop on the other side of the fence for strike 2.
count 1-2.
These Bulldogs 12-1. They're ranked 6th in Class 2A. And they are going to host a regional, which will be nice.
About time.
That'll be just a couple of weeks away. I should say more than a couple. 1-2. Fouled at the plate.
Here's the pitch.
That one fouled again. Pitch number 10 of the inning will be the next one for Corral with a runner at second, 1 out. Chris Samples at the plate. Chance Patterson on deck for West Frankfort. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, got a tip of it right into the middle. Smothers. Another Joiner Therapy strikeout, back-to-back for Ian. And now he's got 24 strikeouts on the season.
He's rolling.
As a pitcher.
The Redbirds, number 6, Chase Patterson.
And that leads the team. So Chase Patterson at the plate. He's the right fielder. Where's number 6? And a right-handed batter. And there's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. We'll take it. Defense playing straight up. A little bit of a breeze. And what is blowing in. Fastball misses inside for a ball.
We traveled well today.
Yeah.
Very well. Stands are full. I think we got more than they do.
Out of the stretch, waiting on the 1-1. Crab hard look at second. Now he'll try to throw. Looks back the runner, Bennett. Bennett bunted on the first pitch of the game and reached on it for an infield single, and he advanced to second as he stole base with Cannon Shoop at the plate. Shoop struck out. Sample struck out. Let's see if Crab can get another one. That is, I guess just a ball. Just a hair outside. So 2-1. This is a setup you and Hunt had yesterday at Heron?
At Heron.
There's a strike called. Similar pitch, similar location, different result.
Only difference was I was on that side.
We'll see if Ian Crab can strike out the side after the leadoff single. Working from the first base side of the rubber, the pitch. Upstairs, that's a ball. Smo with the throw, and it's just high. And Bennett has 2 stolen bases in the inning. He's at third base. Good news is there is 2 outs, but it's a full count. Pitch number 16. Called strike 3 on the outer part of the plate. Ian Crab gives up a leadoff single on a butt, but he strikes out the side after. All brought to you by Joiner Therapy Services. We go to the second inning. 0-0 on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy, just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect what matters most.
Inning number 2 we go, 0-0. West Frankfort, Harrisburg here at West Frankfort. If you haven't noticed, we're not at J. Thompson Field yet. There's a strike called at the plate to Burke Wilson. Dog sent 5 to the plate in the first inning. First 2 reached, a single and a walk. Randolph Crab, they were left there after Chris Samples, the pitcher for West Frankfort, was able to work out of the inning, striking out 1 and getting a couple of pop-ups. Burke has been on fire, and that's why he has moved up from the 9th spot and up, I'm sure, Burke Wilson has got his
Got several RBIs.
average up to 294. He was in the 100s, and that ball is crushed to right field, and it is out of here. Home run, Burke Wilson. Just as I was saying, he has been on fire. That's his first home run of the season, and the Dogs lead it 1-0.
Go get your Dairy Queen Blizzard, Mr. Wilson.
We'll have to text Julie if she's not already watching, but yeah, Burke just scored a blizzard when he gets home. And he crushed that ball to right field. Again, he has been red hot out of the 9th spot, getting RBIs galore. And now he gets his first home run, RBI number 12 of the season, and run number 12 of the season. And so now Laban Phelps to the plate. He's the center fielder. He wears number 8, batting .432. Watches ball 1 go by. Phelps, no home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. He's scored 16 runs. He's walked and struck out both 7 times as a strike's called at the plate. Man, I wish that hit would have came with the 2 on base in the first.
Absolutely.
There's strike 2 called at the plate. Samples trying to bounce back. He's over 25 pitches now. And the pitch. That's a ground ball foul past Jay Thompson. "76 degrees is what it feels like. Says 5% chance of rain now, which is good. I can't tell which way clouds are going, but it's dark towards left. Well, actually, you can see it on your screen at home.
Weather like this makes us worried, but
makes us scared after the Pinckneyville football game and our first year of Bulldog Media, where we ruined our first laptop.
Camera.
That's when we got this guy.
Camera. And it was just bad.
2-2 pitch. Ball 3.
But we learned from it.
We did. Jake Stewart and I hung up on they put us on the roof of all games. And we sat under that tent and held on tight.
Lucky didn't parachute out and you guys landed 5 counties over.
And that's ball 4, second walk of the day issued from Chris Samples. Now the first 2 have reached. Burke Wilson with the home run and Laban Phelps walks. 8th time he has walked this season. And here's today's catcher, Maddox Smothers. Maddox hitting .342 on the season.
Tried to pick him off over there at first.
No home runs, 14 RBIs, 9 runs scored. He does not have an extra base hit this season either, as he's looking to bunt. Good form, pops it foul, luckily, to the fence. Got to take allergy medicine. Knew it was going to be outside, too.
Picked a bad day not to take your allergy medicine, buddy.
They say the pollen's rampant.
Yeah.
Samples out of the stretch, peeks a couple of times, now throws to first. Back safely is Phelps. Smothers, the 8-hole hitter in the lineup today at the plate. Rayson Varner getting the start at third base is on deck. Phelps a couple of steps off first base. Woods trying to hold him. The pitch from Samples. And that's another ball. Or the only ball this count.
1-1.
Tell you the defense for West Frankfort in just a moment. Forgot to do that in the first. The 1-1 pitch is called a strike. 1 strikeout already for Samples. It came to Drake Whitmire in that first inning. And a step off. I think it's time they bring the rule. You only get 2 or 3 attempts.
He's went 3.
Ooh, good breaking ball and swung on a miss, strike 3. Second Joiner Therapy strikeout of the day for Samples. First out of the inning. And Rayson Varner is going to come to the plate. Again, batting out of the 9-hole.
Number 5, Rayson Varner.
Rayson's only had 8 at-bats this season. And the runner's going to second. The throw is not in time. Phelps is in safely with a stolen base. So he's now in scoring position for Varner. Again, 8 at-bats for Varner. He's yet to record a hit. He has scored a run, and he has struck out twice. Phelps just stole his 6th bag of the year. And the 1-0 pitch, and that is a base hit in the right field. No better time than now to get that first knock, and it's going to drive in a run, and the Dogs have a 2-0 lead. Good piece of hitting from Varner.
Yes, it was. He was very patient and took the right pitch. That was very well placed, and that's good.
I think the 9 holes now where hitters go to get hot for Bulldog baseball, because that's where Burke Wilson went and sat, and he got hot. Now he's moved up to the 6th spot and hitting a home run today.
Number 3, Dak.
So now we're back to the top of the order. Runner at first base. And this is Randolph. He's 1 for 1. He's singled on a 3-2 pitch. He saw 7 pitches in his first at bat, and he was stranded at second base. And the first pitch. That's right across the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there.
A 1 pitch. Outside ball. Well, the rest of our schedule, tomorrow we got a game?
Nope.
Nobody plays?
Nope.
Both teams are off?
Yep.
Wow. There's a check of the runner at first. We're scheduled to be at softball on Saturday.
Scheduled, the keyword.
Yep. Jake Stewart swears we're going to get him in, but
I don't know how.
I think he's on one.
I think it's supposed to start rather early in the morning.
That's what he said. He said it'll be done by 11.
There ain't no way.
1-1 pitch. This one's out to right field. Not going to go over the fence, but it could get over the head. No, right to Patterson. Out in right field. Fly ball for Dax Randolph, out number 2. And Ian Crabb's going to come to the plate. He walked his first at bat, was left at first base. So home run, walk, strikeout, single, and fly out is how this inning has gone thus far in the top of the second. Harrisburg is a tough team to beat right now. That's words straight out of the mouth of Jay Thompson. And the pitch. Showing bunt. Crabb gets it down. He's got a lot of speed. Sample's going to have to throw a strike. He doesn't throw it at all. Infield bunt single for Ian Crabb. Puts runners at first and second and 2 outs.
Here we go with the 2 outs thing again. Here lately, they've been hot with 2 outs.
Except in the first.
Yeah.
Well, I say that, but they had first and second, nobody out, so they've been rough with nobody out. Hankins, one of the tops on the team in RBIs, popped up on a bunt attempt his first at bat. He's not going to be bunting here. He's going to be swinging. That's what he likes to do. He's more comfortable with it. See if he can come through. He's the 7th man to come to the plate this inning, and that's ball 1.
Good eye right there for Hankins.
Pitch count at 41 right now for Chris Samples. Limits 105. 16 in the inning.
No, that's how many Harrisburg has.
That's a ground ball over to short, and the throw is in time. That's Shoop to Woods for out number 3. Dogs get 2, they strand 2, but it was the leadoff home run from Burke Wilson that got the scoring started. It's 2-0 Harrisburg as we go to break and to the bottom of the second inning on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank at FSB Insurance.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free, and you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-252-6368 today. Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the Blizzard of the Month, the Peanut Buster Parfait, Banana Split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. That's Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg.
Welcome back to Bulldog Media. Here as Bulldog Baseball's on the road at West Frankfort on this Thursday afternoon, April 16th. Jamal Oxford to my right. I'm Trey Reamer. We're outside. We're standing directly behind home plate. Just the one camera today. There's icky weather in the area and a high fence out there with green covering it, so we couldn't get a prop up there for our center field cam. But anyway, we've got audio, we've got somewhat of a video, and we've got Bulldog Baseball. We're pumped to have it. They're 12-1. They're having a great season. Like I said, and I've said it on this broadcast today, they're a tough team to beat. They're fun to watch, and Ian Crabb was fun to watch in that first inning. 16 pitches. He gave up a leadoff single and a bunt, really, and then he struck out the side. 1, 2, 3, punch, punch, punch. Will Scales will lead off the second inning. He's the 5-hole hitter. He's the catcher. He wears number 9, and it's a fastball that misses up and in for ball 1. So 1-0 is the count. 1-0 pitch. Strike 1.
Ian, he don't waste any time on it.
And I'll say this, Sample's been pretty quick too. That's the 1-1. That ball's hit pretty hard, but right to a leaping shortstop. Randolph thought he had it and goes off his glove. And so the leadoff man will reach for back-to-back innings for West Frankfort. We'll see how they officially score that. I mean, it was a hard hit ball. So Will Scales is at first. Parker Allen. They're going to have a pinch runner. Oops, crap. Where's it at? We'll get you their pinch runner here in just a second. Navigating 2 phones. Barely do one.
I'm doing 2 computers.
Looks like Lucas Essary. E-S-S-A-R-Y is running the bases for Scales. And so he's at first base. And they give that an E6 on Dax. Wanted to make sure. It was a hard hit ball. And he had to leap, and Ian Crabb is still wondering how that was not an out. And the umpire gives his reasoning, and Ian Crabb throws the hands out. Get him again.
He will.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to the plate, upstairs, ball 1. I am the most terrible length of man that you could be and stand here, because that's right.
You're right.
My eye level's at the bar. 1-1. Low for ball 2.
I still can't believe that wasn't an out.
So 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first. On an error from Randolph, it's short. The pitch. That's a chopper. Could be 2. Randolph going to look to make up for it. Tosses to Pilcher for 1, and Pilcher high throw. Brought it back down, and the ump gives the Dogs the call that time. We'll take it. 6-4-3 double play.
We'll take that every day. What a play.
So that was Randolph to Pilcher to Wilson. So now 2 outs in the inning, and Hunter Gaither comes up. Third baseman wears 20. Right-handed batter. Lays the bat on the right shoulder. The pitch from Crabb. That ball's ripped out to left field. Luckily, right where Palmer's playing. 1-2-3 inning, even though there was a leadoff base runner that reached on an error. It's 2-0 Harrisburg. We go to the 3rd inning. You're at West Frankfort on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
I love being a part of an award-winning team. and I can continue to play the sport I love.
Playing near home means family in the stands.
Be a part of the action at SIC.
This year, Farrell Hospital is proud to celebrate 100 years of caring for our community. From our beginnings in 1925 to today, we've been here for you and your family. From primary care to orthopedic services, cancer care, and surgery, you can depend on us to provide expert care close to home. Because when it comes to your health, you shouldn't have to travel far. Farrell Hospital, right here for your health when it matters most.
Have you done all the planning for your next home project, but you just can't decide where you want to get all of your material to get the job done? Avoid driving to Marion or Paducah and buy right here in Harrisburg with Barnes Lumber Company. Barnes Lumber Company will have all you will need for your next home project, big or small. Plus, you save time, gas, and money when you shop local at Barnes Lumber. Visit them at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg or give them a call, 618-253-7277.
Welcome back to Bulldog Media. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you. Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead. Got both runs in the top of the second inning. Was a leadoff home run from Burke Wilson. Then Laban Phelps walked right after that. Later scored on an RBI knock from Rayson Varner, who had his first hit of the season. So here's Whitmire. He struck out his first at bat, looking for some revenge here against Chris Samples, who's at 43 pitches now in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes. And a pitch. That one low, ball 2. Nice little breeze now.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It looks like it's kind of breaking up.
The bad weather looks like it's staying south. And here's a chopper. You might be getting that at home. Almost in the hole and through the hole off the glove of the shortstop, Shoop. Shoop-de-whoop. And that is a infield single for Drake Whitmire. No error on that play. That's a tough play to make. I will make sure that they've already called this single. And John Crabb's on it today.
I'm telling you.
Assuming that's who's doing it.
That's who's doing it.
So runner at first for Ryland Palmer, who's 0 for 1. He flew out to center to Bennett in the first inning. That was the third out of that first inning. And a pitch. There's a strike called at the plate. 0-1. We'll give you a scoreboard update brought to you by Barnes Lumber from softball shortly. I haven't heard any screaming over there. That's your job. You're going to be our score update. There's a chopper foul at the plate. Strike 2, huh?
I'll take my phone back in.
4-0 Harrisburg, and they have the bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. They're moving right along, too.
Yes,
Actually, I think they started a hair earlier. Jake said they were going to. And the 0-2 pitch. That's a little chopper out in front of the catcher. Scales goes to get it, throws it to first, high. Didn't matter. He was up off the bag, and I think the runner beat it anyway, so back-to-back singles that didn't leave the infield for the Dogs.
Now we got another in scoring position.
So this is kind of how we saw things in the first. First 2 reached, and then bang, bang, bang. 3 straight outs for Chris Sample, who's now going to tie his shoe.
And now comes the red-hot Burke Wilson.
Oh, now he's out. And Jay Thompson is going to say, what? I'm going to listen. So it's Shane's laughing. I wonder now, I'm thinking, okay, you got an appeal on that one. Why didn't you get an appeal on the one where the runner dove back? But Jay's not going to get this one back. It's not going to matter. So erase the hit. They're going to take the hit away from Palmer. Shane looked this way. I'm like, what the heck, Shane? No, we got to stay cool with Shane.
Shane's a good guy.
He is a good guy. So erase that.
So now we got.
So that will be scored a 2-3 ground out for out number 1 for Palmer, and Whitmire's at second base. See if the Dogs can make him pay. That's a base hit in the right field off the bat of Burke Wilson. He's 2 for 2, and he has 2 RBIs. It's 3-0 Harrisburg. Burke Wilson is on a tear.
Keeping that bat hot, Trey.
So Burke goes to first now. Still just 1 out, 3-0 Harrisburg, and Laban Phelps to the plate. He walked and scored in his first at bat.
There we go again.
Listen, I'm not perfect. I mispronounce a lot of names, but this one's pretty straightforward. Something happened?
No, it was when he was loud.
Huh? I meant that.
Oh, I don't know. I was looking.
6-0 Harrisburg softball. 3-0 Harrisburg baseball. Good day for the purple and white on the road. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball straight to the second baseman, Kazadi. And he goes to second for 1. And that's all they'll get. Phelps thinking about going 2. And he'll just stay put at first base. So a fielder's choice. 2 outs in the inning. And that one goes 6-4. So runner still at first. 2 outs. 3-0 Harrisburg. And Maddox Smothers comes to the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Chris Samples, pitch number 51. Breaking ball hit the other way. Base hit in the right field. Phelps was already going. He's going to get to third easily, even though that's where they throw it. Smo thought about going 2. He'll stay put, and the Dogs have him at the corners. And that's Harrisburg's 3rd hit of the inning. And their 7th of the game.
That was a very well hit. He saw the gap and took it and ran. Now we got a pinch runner. 30.
Brody Nyberg.
And
And this is what's scary. 1 through 9, the Dogs can flat out hit. I mean, there's no break for a pitcher to get to.
Yeah, I'm not just saying it because we bleed purple and white, but they're a powerhouse team this year.
Rayson Varner, left-handed batter. 3rd baseman wears 5. I believe he hit from the other side.
He did
the first time.
He did.
A little switchy. There's a strike called at the plate. So 0-1. He had an RBI single into right field. His first at bat. 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Eight 0 now Harrisburg softball in that 4th inning. They are pouring it on, all with 2 outs.
Told you, 2 out thing, bud.
Brought to you by Barnes Lumber in Harrisburg. 1-1 pitch. That's a soft grounder over to the shortstop. Shoop scoops it, throws it to first in time to Woods, and that's the end of the top of the 3rd inning. Dogs get another run on a total of 3 hits, and they strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 3rd when we come back. It's 3-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
You've been looking for some auto insurance? Well, buckle up with State Farm and get auto insurance in Harrisburg that fits your needs. You've got plenty of options, from collision and comprehensive to rental and rideshare. If you need more than an auto policy for the family, they provide car insurance coverage for new drivers, business travelers, collectors, and more. Not to mention, State Farm is the largest auto insurance provider in the U.S. You could even save more by combining the purchase of auto and home policies. So go see Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. He'll get you taken care of.
Are you in the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, rancoroof.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect what matters most.
Welcome back to West Frankfort at the park. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you, and so are the Bulldogs with a 3-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the third. 2 runs in the second, 1 in the top half of this inning for Harrisburg. We go to the bottom half, and Ian Crabb is still facing the West Frankfort hitters for the first time. He's got 8-9 one-hitters due up, but it's their DH, Andrew Conaway, is going to lead it off. He wears 16, a right-handed batter.
He's a tall fella.
And that coach had all that time to get over third and didn't. It's 10-0 Bulldog softball now, still in the inning with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch for Crabb, who's been pretty darn efficient, and they said he went for strike 1. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on base for West Frankfort. 0-1 pitch. Crabb got a 1-2-3 in the second, though the leadoff hitter reached on an error. The Dogs defense turned a double play to Dax over at short. So a base runner each inning thus far. See if he can get his first true 1-2-3. And the 1 hit was a bunt. Outside ball 2. So you got almost 60. You got 54 pitches today for West Frankfort's pitcher. And 27 right now for Ian Crabb.
Literally half.
2-1 pitch. Strike 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. He went, says Shane Gooden, dropped third strike. Smo just has to throw to first good, and he does. 4th strikeout of the day for Ian Crabb.
Brought to you by Joiner Therapy.
618-252-7171. We're proud to announce Farmer State Bank will be joining us again on Bulldog Media in 2026, 2027 as our title sponsor. Appreciate Jill and Tom and everybody at Farmers, all their employees. I got a crush on one of them. Here's Hendricks Woods.
You better have more to crush, brother.
Yeah.
Or she's going to crush you.
Yeah. Should probably say the name. There's a strike. My wife works there, for those that are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought he was married.
Yeah.
Woods snowballs 2 strikes and an out. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on 3 pitches, back-to-back Ks for Crabb. And he's got 5 strikeouts through 2 2/3.
And we appreciate it, Laney, and everything she does for us. Because
yeah,
her and Amy are a lot of the keeping us in line sometimes.
Yeah. Top of the order we go. Jace Bennett. He bunted a single on his first pitch he saw from Crabb in the first inning.
That's probably her right there.
A 1-0. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Crabb hasn't walked anybody, and ain't not much wood to knock on here, but he's working quickly to 2-0. Call to strike. There it is.
Now he didn't groove.
Here playing, can't see it because of the clouds. 2-1 pitch coming. That one chopped foul, goes back towards the West Frankfort dugout. It's not a bad field.
No, it's not.
It's all real. It's got the home plate shape, home plate dirt. As the 2-2 pitch, ran him upside and in, almost to the face. Ball 3, count will run full. This is the leadoff hitter, Bennett, who singled, stole 2 bases, and was stranded at third in the first inning.
I was really impressed with Heron softball field the other day.
The Heron's got good facilities. Payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. So 2 strikeouts, then a walk for Crabb here in the third. And I mentioned he's got 2 stolen bases today, so be looking for Bennett to get the wheels going. And the Dogs have Smothers behind the plate, no Felix Maynard. And Cannon Shoup is at the plate. He struck out swinging his first at bat. So he's 0 for 1. And check at the runner at first, back safely. Crabb just trying to keep him close. And another check at the runner. He's back safely. Crabb almost had a pickoff earlier.
Here we go.
First pitch, breaking ball right in there for a strike. That's what I call a cookie.
He flat cooked him.
Check of the runner. Oh, that one's close. Kraft thought he had him.
Got a point.
Braden, I see your messages. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You okay?
There's a swing and a miss. That's the same pitch, but he went fishing. Did Mr. Shoop. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Back safely. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner at first base. It was a 2-out walk to Bennett. Shoop's at the plate. Krabs throwing. The runner's going. A hit and run, and it's foul. And Bennett, frustrated, he's like, I finally got off the bag against Crab, who keeps throwing at me, trying to keep me close. But with 2 strikes, you know the batter's got to keep things close. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
That one goes off of Maddox. Says he's okay. Maybe got some Shane Maz too.
If he gets both of them, that should be a crime. Get hit like that.
Yeah. I don't know if he's wearing the chest protective gear. Surely he is. I wouldn't put all of my faith in high school catchers. Well, Burke's mom's here. I hope she didn't miss the home run.
Nope.
She wasn't.
Well, luckily for her, she'd catch it.
Yeah.
On Bulldog Media.
Yeah,
YouTube
go
channel.
back at the on demand.
Oh, that's right.
1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. He strikes out the side again, does Crab for the second time today. And we go to the 4th inning. It's 3-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Have you been needing some concrete work done, but you just don't know who to call? Well, think no more. Hicks Concrete is ready to help. From residential to commercial, they do it all. Driveways, sidewalks, patios, house slabs, and so much more. That's Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. Call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. Again, that's 618-499-2946. Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball here on Bulldog Media. Brought to you by Farmers State Bank, FSB Insurance. We are going into the top of the 4th.
Off the 4th inning. For the Harrisburg Bulldogs, number 3, Dax Randolph.
And Dax Randolph steps up to plate today. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is in. Hard hit ball over to third base. Off of third baseman's
Ooh,
shoulder.
that hurts. That's a bad hop.
And that'll leave a mark.
Good hop if you're a Bulldog fan. That hurts. That was to the third baseman, Gaither, and he immediately reached that shoulder kind of where it hit. It's kind of stretching out off the arm now.
Is that considered a hit?
Yep. So Randolph with his second single today. He's now 2 for 3. And Ian Crabb comes to the plate. Again, today's pitcher, he's reached base both times today. Walked in the first, singled on a bunt in the second. Still Chris Samples on the mound for West Frankfort. Pitch number 56. That ball is hit out to right center field. That ball is hit deep, but it'll be caught by the center fielder, Bennett, going to his left. Just got underneath that one, did Crabb.
Crabb trying to get him a blizzard.
Yeah. Burke needs somebody to go with him. And Aiden Hankins comes to the plate. Hankins, unfortunately, the only guy that's not reached base yet, but he's due.
I didn't know what that noise was until I figured it was behind us. Got one out.
Hankins popped up to the catcher on a bunt attempt in the first, and he grounded out to the shortstop Shoop to end the second inning. 1 on, 1 out. And that ball was hit well from Ian. And that one misses inside for a ball. Dang, Ocean Blue. You ain't going to be hungry after.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, it's for you.
Yeah.
You need to eat real food.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch. That's a ball. I was going to put a pot roast on. I never did. So I'm probably going to Marion.
Where are we going?
I don't know. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base. Long wait from Chris Samples. Ooh.
I thought I was a little high myself.
Shuck.
Strike 1.
At the letters. Two-one pitch. That's a chopper. Stays fair. Lots easier for Gaither to play. He goes right to first for out number 2. Does move Randolph up to second. So runner in scoring position and 2 outs for Drake Whitmire. Drake today is 1 for 2. Struck out in the first, an infield single, and scored in the third. He scored on our RBI base hit from Burke Wilson. Whitmire DHing for the second baseman, Finn Pilcher, today. And the pitch. Ball 1.
Is the girls' game finalized yet?
Probably 20 after 5. Nope, it's bottom of the 5th, so 3 outs and the girls will be done. They lead 10-0. They're looking to 10-run roll West Frankfort here on the road. They're just a couple of a football field away from us. There's a strike called at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Probably more than a football field, honestly.
Yeah,
way
probably,
down there.
Probably 2.
I can still see Jake from here. Coaching at first base. The 1-2 pitch. Ooh, a breaking ball swung on and got a piece of. I thought it went in the mitt. Now it's 1-2.
Kinsley had a nice little homer the other day.
Yeah. Jake's still telling me about it. 1-2 pitch. That's a chopper. Digging is Whitmire. The throw from third is good from Gaither. And back-to-back groundouts to end the inning after the leadoff single from Randolph. Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Dogs still on top, though. 3-0 here on the road on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Hey, Harrisburg.
Back at West Frankfort, Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is a 3-0 Harrisburg lead. Ian Crabb going to stay on the mound for the Dogs. He's been pretty darn efficient. No runs, only one hit given up, and that's it. He did walk a batter, but he has struck out 6. And when he has gotten a strikeout in the inning, he's got 3 in the inning. She has struck out the side twice, both times with a base runner on. But it'll be the 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for West Frankfort, starting with Chris Samples, today's pitcher, struck out swinging in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. And Crabb throws the first pitch at the bottom of the fourth inning. And that one's sent out to center field. Phelps going back and settles underneath and makes the catch for out number 1.
Nice catch over there. 1
pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
As we are 1 hour and 1 minute into the ball game here on this Thursday. Chase Patterson is the right fielder. He struck out looking to end that first inning in his first at bat 0 for 1. And the pitch. Ball 1. One-0. Upstairs. Loud pop of the mitt for Maddox. The 2-0. That's a little chopper on the infield. It took an interesting hop, but Randolph played it perfectly for out number 2. Good throw to Wilson.
Can't beat that, how he played that. That was absolutely perfect.
So now 2 outs in the inning. Will Scales to the plate. He's the catcher. Where's number 9? Scales reached on an error by Randolph over at short. He just made up for that. And the pitch. Just a hair low. Ball 1. One-0. Call it a strike. Dogs will have Palmer, Wilson, and Phelps to the plate in the top of the 5th. As Crabb just hit the 50 pitch mark. 1-1. Ball low for ball 2. Get a little bit closer to Chris Samples, who's at 64 pitches for West Frankfort. The 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball right to Finn Pilcher at second base. A high throw, but he's got a high first baseman, Burke Wilson. Not that kind of high, just tall. We go to the 5th inning. It's 3-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hey, Harrisburg and all of Southern Illinois. This is Ein Bartow, owner of All-in-One Real Estate Company. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we handle it all. Residential homes, commercial properties, lots, and farmland. Our team is local and committed to putting your goals first. We live and work right here in the community because where you live is our business. So when you're ready for real estate you can trust, call us at 618-294-8472 or visit All-in-One Real Estate Company online. Now let's get back to the game.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Are you starting to plan your long-term financial goals and really just need some help? Well, you can count on your Ameriprise financial advisors, Michael Stewart and Jessica Stevens, to navigate your financial well-being today and tomorrow. They would love to help you with your long-term financial goals. You can reach him and Jessica Stevens at their office at 807 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them 618-252-5595. That's Michael Stewart and Associates in Harrisburg.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball here on Harrisburg Bulldog Media, YouTube only. The Dogs on the road at West Frankfort. As we go to the top of the 5th inning, they have a 3-0 lead. Harrisburg got 2 runs in the second and 1 run in the third. They did not score after, or in the fourth, I should say. But, yeah, there's your line score on your screen. As Shane Gooden is the home plate umpire there in the distance as well. Ryland Palmer, Burke Wilson, Laban Phelps due up in the inning. Palmer is 1 for 2. He singled in his last. No, I forgot they erased it. He's 0 for 2. He had an originally called base hit, and they said that he was thrown out at first, as there's a strike called here to Palmer. So now technically he's the only dog that's not reached base, him and Hankins thus far. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung right through it for strike 2.
That's a good healthy cut right there.
Got underneath it. That one misses outside, ball 1. One-two pitch. He went fishing down low and got one. Hits it off the tree.
Sorry, squirrel.
Just past the Bulldog dugout to our left and to your left and your screen at home. And the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled off. Good battle at the plate from Palmer. One-two. That's a ground ball, and it is past a diving shortstop shoot into center field for a base hit. Ryland's first of the day.
He's on there now.
And that leads off this 5th inning. And Burke Wilson coming to the plate. He is 2 for 2, a home run, a solo shot in the 2nd inning, and an RBI single in the 3rd. And the pitch. That one's low for a ball. Palmer stays put.
Pitcher did a good job staying in front of it. Or blocking it.
One-oh pitch. That's a strike. That was a good pitch. Chris Sample still at work for them.
Samuels looked back at
Is this the same
base
pitcher?
runner.
Yeah, it is. 1-1. Runner's going. This ball's crushed to right field. Did he do it again, or is it foul? It is foul. That's 306 in the corner. That's the shortest part of this ballpark's that right field corner. He gave it a ride. I think he knew it was foul. He was kind of jogging as if it were so.
Well, I thought he was going to get his second blizzard for the day.
Oh, I did too. We've not had that yet.
1-2's the count.
And a check at the runner. He's back safely. At first is Palmer. And this one's fouled off. It's the telephone pole.
Hits a pole and comes back in play. Coach Thompson's covering his head, not knowing where it's going to come from.
Runners back safely at first is Palmer. Still Burke Wilson at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This will be pitch number 75. Upstairs for a ball. Good stop from Scales. Two. Outside ball 3. Payoff pitch. Runner was going, and that's ball 4. Wilson has reached all 3 times today. Third walk issued from Samples. And so runners are at first and second. Nobody out for Laban Phelps.
Hey, you got it right. Did you see on your screen?
Phelps walked and scored in the first or second, reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded at third in the third. What did you see?
Coach Thompson talking to him.
He's just flat out showing he's going to bunt. And here we go. He went for it, and it went foul. He's going to try to hit it down that third base line. First baseman's playing way in. And that's where the ball went. It's caught, and they won't double anybody up. Phelps couldn't get the bunt down. And so that's the first out of the 5th inning. Maddox Smothers going to come to the plate, 1 for 2. He singled and was stranded at first in the third. He struck out in his first at bat in the second.
1 out.
And the pitch. There's a strike called. That one's a ball.
First baseman playing in a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And the pitch. That's low for ball 2. Let's hope these bottom 2 guys can reach, get back to the top of the order, and get some damage going.
Get them insurance runs.
The 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Already 1 walk in the inning. And the 3-1. That's a strike called. And the count's going to run full. Smothers will have to protect. Rayson Varner's on deck. And the payoff pitch. That's a ground ball over to short. Shoop misses second, just goes to first, and they get out number 2 of the inning. So both runners advance on the 6-3. And Rayson Varner is going to come up with 2 in scoring position. He already has an RBI single today. That was in the second, his first hit of the year.
Well, at least 2 batters advanced, you know. I mean,
yep.
Even closer now.
You put 2 in scoring position. The Dogs have stranded 7 runners on base today. as they have currently 3 runs on 8 hits. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Stranded 2 in the first, in the second, and the third, and 1 last inning in the fourth.
You got 8 hits?
Mm-hmm. Actually, 9 hits.
Okay, good.
This one is shallow left. Shortstop Shoops underneath it. And that is out number 3. Dogs leave 2 in scoring position this go around, but they still have a good lead of 3-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Free delivery, free advice, and the hometown advantage. Welcome to the Medicine Shop of Harrisburg, Marion, Ridgeway, Shawneetown, and El Dorado. We're a small, locally owned pharmacy making a big impact on our customers and our communities. We offer full pharmacy services and home medical equipment with hometown pride. Switching is easy. Just ask. The Medicine Shop and Home Health Solutions. How can we help you?
Are joint stiffness and muscle imbalance holding you back? Break free from limitation with the Flexed and Focus program at Joiner Therapy. Our expert team of clinicians at Marion, Harrisburg, and Carmine are ready to help you today. Flexed and Focus is an assisted stretching program that's designed to help you improve your flexibility, decrease stress, and make you feel better. Contact Joiner Therapy and ask for the Flexed and Focus program. It's time to unlock your potential and move without restriction. Joiner Therapy, where movement is medicine.
Hello everyone, and I'm Trey Reamer with Harrisburg Bulldog Media. And when I think of my hometown of Harrisburg, I think about the Harrisburg Bulldogs and the place to go for your pregame and postgame snacks. Dairy Queen. Go see Julie and Jamie and the crew and have them whip you up your favorite royal treat, like the Peanut Buster Parfait or your favorite Blizzard, or even the good old Dilly Bars, already made and ready to go. All perfect to take to the game. The Harrisburg Bulldogs and Harrisburg Dairy Queen, a perfect combo, and they're proud sponsors right here on Bulldog Media.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. We're at West Frankfort, and Harrisburg's got a shutout going as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Ian Crabb's been pretty darn good.
Yes, he has.
Hopefully he'll keep to do so. He's retired 4 straight, and almost everybody since the leadoff bunt single to start the game. Since that single, it's been 6 strikeouts, a reach on error, and a walk. I mean, that's been the only damage.
I see they got somebody warming up in the Frankfort bullpen area.
Yeah, nobody for Harrisburg, which, why would you? And the first pitch for Ian Crabb to start this inning, it's popped up, foul, and out of play for strike 1. It's Parker Allen, the left fielder. He wears number 7. He grounded out into a 6-4-3 double play in the 2nd inning.
Fans, as a reminder, we ask you to please return all foul balls to the nearest dugout. Thank you.
0-1 pitch. There's a strike called. Nothing in 2. And the 0-2 pitch. That one foul.
Oop.
What'd you do?
Gave him a strikeout instead.
Nope, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. 7 Joiner Therapy strikeouts today for Ian Crabb.
Now batting for the Redbirds, number 20, for Gaither.
Hunter Gaither to the plate, 0 for 1. Flew out to the left fielder, Ryland Palmer, in his first at-bat. Was back in the 2nd inning. And he thought about going there, and he did, says Shane Gooden, for a strike. Lady Bulldog softball now still ahead, 10-4. They're going into the 7th inning. Couple of fields away. We're in the bottom of the 5th, 0-1. Strike 2. See if Ian could get back-to-back Ks. Again, every time he's had a strikeout, he's struck out the next 2. So they've been striking out the sides when he's gotten them. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3, back-to-back Ks.
You called it right there, buddy.
And he's at 8 on the day.
Route number 2.
So that's 30 strikeouts on the season for Ian Crabb, and it leads the team He led the team with 22 coming in on the day. I think Colton Langley had like 21. I think Nyberg's touching about 20. And the first pitch coming to Andrew Conaway. He had a drop third strikeout in his last at bat. That was to lead off the third inning. Oh, one pitch. Breaking ball right in there for strike two.
That was a beautiful pitch right there.
Here Crab goes. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Good throw from Smothers. That's all she wrote. 9 strikeouts today, and he struck out the side for the third time today. It's 3-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank at FSB Insurance.
Are you looking for some home insurance? What about life or auto insurance? Well, look no further than Shane Gooden in Harrisburg. Shane is your one-stop shop for the service you deserve at the price you want. Shane and his team are there to help you manage the risk of everyday life, recovery from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Go see Shane and his team today at 120 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg, or call them at 618-252-7000.
My name is Eric Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community. Whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits, we're here to protect what matters most.
Gavin's Car Care, located on North Main Street in Harrisburg, is a proud supporter of the Harrisburg Bulldog Athletics. Gavin says it's not too early to get that full detail on your vehicle before fall gets here, or maybe you just only have time for a quick wash and wax. Gavin's Car Care has a full selection of car detailing options. Gavin's Car Care, 618-499-6543. Call them today and tell them you heard about it right here on Bulldog Media.
Are you feeling stuck growing your business? Get expert advice on marketing, finance, operations, and more, all at no cost. Unlock your business potential by visiting the Illinois Small Business Development Center, located at Southeastern Illinois College. We have the right tools, resources, and expertise to help you accomplish your goals. Let us be your partner in small business success. Visit our website at illinoissbdc.com.
This year, Farrell Hospital is proud to celebrate 100 years of caring for our community. From our beginnings in 1925 to today, we've been here for you and your family. From primary care to orthopedic services, cancer care, and surgery, you can depend on us to provide expert care close to home. Because when it comes to your health, you shouldn't have to travel far. Farrell Hospital, right here for your health when it matters most.
Longer break because we got a pitching change brought to you by Shane Gooden, your State Farm Insurance agent in Harrisburg, 618-252-7000. And a little bit of changes defensively, but mainly the pitcher, Jace Bennett's going to come on and throw now. Chris Samples' day is done. He went 5 innings, and he gave up a total of 3 runs on 9 hits. He walked 3 batters, and he struck out 2. That's his final line. So now Bennett is coming in from center field to pitch. Woods goes from first base to center, and then over to first goes Conaway. And Samples now takes second base, and no Kazadi in the lineup now for for them. So that's all the defensive changes as well. So the Dogs have the top of the order. Dax Randolph, 2 for 3 today, a couple of singles. He's been left at second base both times. And the first pitch is a ball that is hit into right field. Pretty high. Right fielder Patterson makes the catch for out number 1. Second time he has hit it out there as Dax. And he's retired for the second time today. And Ian Crabb's coming to the plate. He's been pretty good at the plate, just as much as he has on the mound He had a walk in the first. He singled in the second on a bunt, but last time out, he flew out to center field. It was to Bennett at the time, who's now pitching. He gave that ball a ride, just got a little bit too much underneath it. And the pitch. Ball outside, 1-0. One-0 pitch. That ball is foul and out of play.
Off the neighbor's house.
Pole barn.
Pole barn.
So 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch. There's a strike. So 2-2 now the count to Ian Crabb with Aiden Hankins waiting on the on-deck circle. We're about 1 hour and 25-ish minutes into the ball game. Top of the 6th. And a 2-2 pitch. Just outside for ball 3. So West Frankfort's done pretty good, though, holding Harrisburg to just 3 runs, a team that's been hitting 10-plus runs a lot of their games this year. A 6-6 record, by the way, for West Frankfort.
Yeah, they've done a real good job.
Payoff pitch. And got underneath this one again, did Crabb. A high fly ball to right field. Patterson busy in the 6th. He makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. There's yet to be a 1-2-3 inning pitched against the Dogs, and Aiden Hankins going to hopefully get out of his 0-for-3 day. A couple of ground outs and a pop-up on a bunt attempt back in the 1st. This is Jace Bennett, who's faced 2 batters and has gotten 2 outs on 7 pitches. Here comes the first pitch. Just outside off ball. 1-0.
Breeze still feels nice.
Oh, yeah. 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That was down low. This one sent to right field, and Patterson makes all 3 outs in the 6th inning for his new pitcher, Jace Bennett. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still 3-0 Harrisburg on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Mackey's Pizza in Harrisburg is known for their legendary thin crust pizza, but they also have great salads, sandwiches, and even spaghetti. Don't forget half-price breadstick Mondays. Basically, buy one, get one free, and you can't beat their pizza sauce, which comes with the breadsticks. Mackey's Pizza, a Harrisburg institution for over 50 years. Be sure to give Mackey's Pizza a call, 618-252-6368 today. Whenever you are craving a sweet treat, don't just sit there. Get up, get in the car, and head down to Harrisburg Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has tons of sweet treats that will fix that craving. Whether it's the blizzard of the month, the peanut butter parfait, banana split, or just a good old dilly bar, Julie and the crew will get you the sweet treat you are craving. Be sure to mention Bulldog Media when you stop by. Open as early as 9 a.m. or as late as 9 p.m. That's Harrisburg Dairy Queen at 605 South Commercial Street in Harrisburg. Barnes Lumber Company in Harrisburg has been in business for over 126 years. Barnes Lumber Company offers all your building needs: framing, siding, roofing, cabinets, flooring, wall finishes, and plumbing fixtures. Everything you need to complete your job. Barnes Lumber Company, located at 318 West Lincoln Avenue in Harrisburg. Give them a call at 618-253-7277. Barnes Lumber is Lumber One and a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball and Bulldog Media YouTube page. Trey Reamer, Jamal Oxford with you at West Frankfort at the park. It's just south of the high school. 3-0 is your score. Your Bulldogs lead. Your Lady Bulldogs softball team won today. 10-4 final score from West Frankfort. That one just got over. Bottom of the sixth, first pitch. That's a foul for a strike. So 0-1.
Where did it go?
I was looking at our vehicles. This is Hendricks Woods, by the way. He's the 9-hole hitter. Left-handed batter. Grounds this one over to Wilson at first. Missed it with his glove. Picked it up with his hand. Good job to stay with it.
What a play right there.
That's 8 straight retired for Ian Crabb. And this is the only guy that's not been able to be put out yet. Chase Bennett started in center field. Now he's the pitcher for West Frankfort. He's been a really good leadoff hitter for them today. He singled on a bunt and stole 2 bases in the first, and he walked in the second. And the first pitch called a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch, that one's popped up, fouling out of play for strike one. Nobody warming up for Harrisburg at all?
Nope. Clouds in the sun trying to break.
This ball's hit pretty well to left. Palmer was playing in. He's got to go back on it. It's over his head, playing too far in. And in at second base with a double is Bennett. That's the first hit for West Frankfort since the first batter of the game, which was Bennett.
Oh, wow.
So only 2 hits today for West Frankfort, both from him. Palmer was not expecting the ball to go that deep that side. And so here is Cannon Shoup, the shortstop, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today against Crabb. First pitch, a breaking ball, swung on a miss for strike one.
Got to be careful with teams like Frankfort because they'll come up and bite you in the hind end and cost you the game if you're not careful.
Well, Frankfort's kept it close all day.
Yeah.
So they've been pretty impressive pitching. Bennett's been their threat offensively. And he's reached base all 3 times as this ball is ripped but foul. And the count is 0-2. 2 guys have struck out twice today, and this is one of them. The 0-2. Swung on. It's a drop third strike. Bennett's going to go to third. Smo throws a strike to Burke Wilson at first. So a runner at third base for the second time today for them, being West Frankfort. 10 strikeouts today, by the way, for Crabb, brought to you by Joiner Therapy.
Smo not playing catcher all the time. He's done a phenomenal job behind the plate today.
Well, this has been his position growing up.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, catcher's always been his gig. As Chris Samples is at the plate, he was today's starting pitcher. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and flew out to center field. Got a chance to get a West Frankfort run on the board here in the bottom of the 6th inning with a runner at third and 2 outs. But only 2 hits today for the Redbirds, both for Bennett. And that double was the first since the first inning. 1-0. Ball 2. The 2-0. That one's in there for a strike. The pitch. That ball ripped foul for strike 2. See if we can get another strikeout here. 10 strikeouts already for Ian Crabb through 5 2/3 innings. He has struck out the side 3 times today.
Wow.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Crabb's ready to go. He fires the pitch. That one popped up out of play, and he'll stay alive will Chris Samples, who's trying to get on base for the first time today.
Had trouble finding baseball. Found a couple of them. Do it all over again.
The 2-2 pitch. That's low for ball 3, and the count's going to run full. One walk issue today from Crabb, came back in the 3rd inning. The payoff pitch. Ball 4, a 2-out walk issued from Crabb. And so runners are at the corners, and Chase Patterson's going to come up to the plate. Patterson grounded out to short his last time up. He hit the ball pretty hard. It was an interesting hop on Randolph there at short, but he made the out. Patterson's also struck out looking to end the 1st inning. Crabb's going to check at the runner first. They got him in a rundown. And the run's going to score. So they will get a score, but they get the outs. And that's the end of the 6th inning. It's 3-1. Harrisburg's got a lead, but West Frankfort gets a run. We go to the 7th on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance.
Hi, I'm Amy Dixon, Superintendent, and we love partnering with Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance. Farmers State Bank and My FSB Insurance show up. They show up in big ways for our students, for our staff, and for the community. FSB has been here this morning serving coffee to our staff. They provide lunch when needed, but it's beyond the monetary donations. It's that personal commitment. They love them well.
My name is Eric.
And they support us in our endeavors, and we appreciate all that they do.
Widges, CEO of FSB Insurance Agency. What makes us different and what makes us special is that we've been serving the Harrisburg community since 1945. We have an award-winning team recognized by a regional carrier as an Agency of the Year, ready to serve you in any way possible, whether that's answering the phone in person, being here in the office, or ready to serve you with a Coke or a Sprite. This is our community, whether it's your home, your auto, a life policy, or your benefits. We're here to protect what matters most.
Are you having problems with your home or business's electrical system? Is a Generac generator in your near future? Maybe you're building your dream home. Well, Sullivan Electric is there for you. At Sullivan Electric, we are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. From preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between, call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. Our family serving yours. We are reliable, affordable, and professional. Give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304.
Welcome back to West Frankfort as the Dogs have a 3-1 lead now. So that we got a close game as we're in the 7th inning. This is the last inning, and I tell you what, it's been all Jace Bennett today. Reach base 3 times, a double, a single, 2 stolen bases, a run scored. He'd be a player of the game if we were West Frankfort media, and he's been pretty darn good today. Now he's pitching for West Frankfort. This will be his 2nd inning of work. He got a 1-2-3 against the Dogs in the 6th. He'll face the 4, 5, 6 hitters, Drake Whitmire, Rylan Palmer, and Burke Wilson. See if the Dogs can get that run back and maybe even a little bit more insurance, because this is a very close game. Drake Whitmire is at the plate. He's the DH, wears 22. He's 1 for 3, an infield single, and scored in the 3rd. He's also struck out and grounded out to the 3rd baseman, Gaither. And here we go. We'll start the top of the 7th. What?
Drake's got number 6 on.
Yep. That's what he usually wears. I don't know why I wrote 22. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. And Samples pitched the 5 innings. And this guy, Bennett, came on in the 6th. He pitched 10 pitches in his first inning of work as this one's fouled off. To the parking lot it goes and misses all the vehicles.
That's good.
And it keeps rolling. So 0-2 the count to Whitmire. The 0-2 pitch. Low for a ball, 1-2.
Good eye there on Whitmire.
One-two pitch. Good breaking ball, and that one's ripped to left. Allen going back, and he makes the catch near the wall. That was a great hit from Drake Whitmire, but right to him for out number one.
That was a very hard hit ball. I mean, he went all the way back to the wall.
Dogs have had a lot of loud hits today. And Ryland Palmer will now come to the plate. He is 1 for 3. Almost had 2 singles today. One got overturned. But he singled in his last at bat, and he was stranded at third. He's also hit the ball hard to center field. And the first pitch. Outside and low, ball 1.
And the pitch. Swung in.
That's a ground ball over to the second baseman, and it goes off of him. That is now Samples, by the way, and rolls into right field. And so Palmer reaches base now for the second time today. Burke Wilson's going to come to the plate. Again, Dogs looking for some more insurance before going to the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you got the right one up to get the insurance runs right now.
Yep. Wilson's hot today. He's been on base all 3 times. Solo home run in the 2nd, an RBI single in the 3rd, and walked in the 5th. They give a single to Palmer there, by the way. No error on the second baseman. Samples now, first pitch. Watches it go by for ball 1. So 1-0 now to count. One-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Trying to get him to chase it. Wind blowing straight in.
That's ball 3. So 3 straight balls here. Wilson has walked already today, his last at bat. He's also homered. I like to see him swing at the 3-0 pitch.
Absolutely.
If it's close. It's got Laban Phelps on deck. Bennett taking his time here. 3-0. That's a strike.
Think he'll have the green light?
3-1. He'd rather hit than walk.
Oh, yeah.
3-1 pitch. Coming home. Outside, ball 4. Second time Burks walked today. Runners at first and second. And again, just 1 out in the inning. And Laban Phelps to the plate. He walked and scored in the 2nd, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd, and popped up to the catcher on a bunt attempt last time.
Looks like we got a mound visit, the breaking action.
We're going to see if Coach is going to have him bunt.
Brought to you by State Farm agent Shane Gooden.
Last time Phelps came up, runners on. He tried to bunt and popped it up. This time he's settling into the box as if he's going to swing. And here's the pitch. That's a strike in there. First baseman Conaway is playing in as if he's going to bunt. Now he takes a couple more steps back. Still playing on the infield grass. Big gap there in the right center or right side of the infield. Second baseman, shortstop taking turns covering the bag. Now you go to their positions. The pitch, outside ball. So 1-1 is the count. One pitch. That one fouled off. Ooh, and that hit something. Telephone pole. Pole saved a car. A Suburban. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hits him in the back, and the bases are going to be loaded.
That hurt.
Phelps throws the bat. Well, this is the first time the Dogs have had the bases loaded today.
I think that's the first batter that's been hit all day, too.
Yep. Phelps has been on base 3 of the 4 times.
Bases loaded with 1 out.
And Maddox Smothers coming to the plate, 1 for 3. A ground out his last time. He singled in the 3rd, struck out swinging back in the 2nd. So here's a big insurance run opportunity for the Dogs in the top of the 7th. Make things a little easier on Crab in the home half of the 7th. And the pitch. That ball is swung on, foul, right towards the telephone pole again, and bounces off the asphalt for strike 1.
Figure wish they'd take them balls the other way.
Yeah, well, I'm right next to you.
Yeah, tucked in behind me.
Mm-hmm. And there's a balk. And that'll get that run back that the Dogs gave up in the 6th. So Palmer scores. Wilson goes to 3rd. Phelps goes to 2nd. And we're going to have a visit to the mound brought to you by Shane Gooden, your State Farm insurance agent in Harrisburg. 618-252-7000. I doubt they pull him here.
I wouldn't think so.
But it's been pretty decent since coming in. And I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see the ball.
A balk is what? When he steps off?
A ball. They count it as a ball. So the batter gets a ball, so you put a ball, by the way. And then the runner, if there's runners on, they get advance. But they haven't put it on the scoreboard here yet. So a long visit here. What's next for Bulldog Media, Jamal?
Well, pending weather, we'll be playing a doubleheader Saturday at the Red. I think it's, I don't know who it is. That's Saturday. And then just to be honest with you, I have not even begun to look at next week's schedule yet.
I haven't either.
I'll do it.
Well, I know the Dogs starting Saturday, they play 7 straight games.
Yeah, I knew there.
I think a lot of them are on the road. But we're back to action here in a moment. 4-1 now. Harrisburg gets a run back here in the 7th inning. But a balk is an illegal motion made by a pitcher with runners on base that is intended to deceive runners, resulting in a penalty where all the runners get the opportunity to advance a base, in which we just saw. And the pitch. There's a strike called at the plate. Now it's 0-2.
So he didn't give him a ball.
No, that's incorrect. And the 0-2 pitch to Smothers. Ran him inside, almost hit him. Good bounce out of the box there from Maddox.
Wind picking up.
Mm-hmm. A little chilly-ish. 1-2 pitch. Good breaking ball, hit the other way, and that is a foul ball. That would have made it 6-1.
Quickly.
So Smothers is back in the box, ready to go. Wilson's at third. He walked. Phelps is at second. He was hit by a pitch. 1-2. That ball hit to right side again, and first baseman underneath it. So he got way underneath it, did Smothers. Out number 2.
Still one with runners at second, third.
Grayson Varner's hit the ball to shortstop twice today, once on the ground, once in the air. He also had an RBI single in the second. He was stranded at second. 3-run lead for Harrisburg in the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch. That ball out to left field. Coming in on it, it's the left fielder, Allen. And he makes the catch for out number 3. Dogs get a run back on a balk here in the 7th inning. They lead it by 3-4-1. 3 outs away from victory number 13 on the season when we come back on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank at FSB Insurance.
Stanley's Food Systems is a new sponsor this year on Bulldog Media. One of the Stanley's signature products is their Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning. It goes great with beef, pork, chicken, turkey, deer, and so many additional products. You can get your seasoning today at Big John's in El Dorado and also the Millstone Market in Carrier Mill. So don't wait. Go get your Stanley's Italian Beef Seasoning today.
Are you looking for an attorney who actually cares? Well, if you are, let me introduce you to Colby Smith-Peters of Smith-Peters Law Firm. Colby specializes in personal injury, car accidents, wrongful death, and workman's comp. He offers free consultation on all injury cases, and you only pay if you win. Colby also does estate planning, trust, estate administration, and also probate of wills and real estate transactions. Colby is a true fighter that he learned growing up right here in Harrisburg. A former Bulldog himself, supports the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media. Are you in the need of a roof? How about peace of mind? Ranco Roofing is the home of the 50-year roof warranty. Ranco Roofing offers free roof inspections and estimates. They also have financing available. Ranco Roofing, 618-594-1178. Call for all your residential and commercial roofing needs or visit them, rancoroof.com. Ranco Roofing, serving all of Southern Illinois, are proud sponsors of the Harrisburg Bulldogs here on Bulldog Media.
Are you having trouble with your home or business's electrical system? Well, Sullivan Electric is here to help. They are 4 generations strong of IBEW trained electricians serving Southern Illinois. Preventative maintenance to emergencies and anything in between. You can call on the trusted professionals at Sullivan Electric. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. So give Mike a call today at 618-926-3304. Sullivan Electric, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media.
Ball's hit to right field, or right off the bat of Chase Patterson, the cleanup hitter for West Frankfort. 1 pitch, 1 out for Ian Crabb here in the 7th, and the Dogs are now 2 outs away from win number 13 on the year. And now at the plate, Will Scales, today's catcher, wears 9, reached on an error in the 2nd, and he grounded out to Finn Pilcher in the 4th inning. Ian Crabb still on the mound. And he's now at 70 or 80 pitches in the game. There's a strike, and Crabb kind of fell off the mound there. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Good breaking ball just outside, says Mr. Gooden. That one upstairs and in. Ball 3. 2 walks today for Crabb, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th. But he's had 10 strikeouts and has only given up 2 hits. Both hits to the leadoff hitter, Bennett, who hopefully he won't have to face today.
He's had a great day today.
Again. 3-1 pitch. There's strike 2. He's coming back. Scales is one of the only 2 batters that have not struck out today against Crabb. Bennett and Scales has not struck out, but that changes there. A swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts now for Ian Crabb, all brought to you by Joiner Therapy.
Now batting for the Redbirds, number 7, Parker Allen.
How many is that?
That's 11 Ks. 2 outs. And now it's up to Parker Allen to extend the inning. He's 0 for 2. He struck out swinging his last at bat. Grounded it out to a 6-4-3 double play in his first at bat. And the pitch. That one's in there. "31 strikeouts on the season for Ian.
Ooh.
Or no, 33. There's a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and they're down to their final strike. Are the Redbirds down by 3 runs? And the pitch, low. And the count's going to run full here for Crabb with Hunter Gaither on deck. See if he can finish him off. Payoff pitch. That one fouled off. And bounces over my car and hits the top of the one next to it.
Well, at least it took a good bounce.
It hit the ground first, though, so that's good. The pitch. That was upstairs, and it's into center, and a diving or sliding Laban Phelps that gets past him. It's rolling towards the wall, and that'll be a 2-bagger for West Frankfort's batter, Allen, and the inning will continue to Hunter Gaither. I'm shocked that was a hit. That pitch was way above the helmet. So runner at second base now. And Gaither comes to the plate. Gaither's the third baseman. He flew out to left field, and he's also struck out as ball 1 comes to him. They give an error to Laban Phelps, by the way. That's the second error on the Dogs' defense. And the 1-0 pitch is a strike. He gave it his all. He was trying to end the game on that bat.
Absolutely. I'm surprised they gave him an error.
1-1 pitch. Ball 2. Come on, Ian. Let's get her done. He's got this. And the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he hits him, and the tying run's going to come to the plate. First hit by batter today.
And
for him, for Crabb.
It hit him pretty hard.
Well, here's Conaway, who's done nothing today but strike out. He has struck out swinging twice. He's the 8-hole hitter. That's good news or could be bad news. He's due for a hit. He represents the tying run, but Crabb's been able to figure him out all day today. And the first pitch to him is upstairs, ball 1. Be pitch number 98 for Ian. And check at the runner. Burke's not even covering the bag. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike 1. A line out to right and a strikeout. Then an error on Laban Phelps in center. Put Allen at second. Then a hit by pitch to Gaither. He's at first. And the tying run at the plate with Conaway. And he watches ball 2 go by upstairs and outside. So 2-1 is the count. And the pitch. That's a ground ball, and it's through the middle into center field for a base hit. They're going to send a runner home. Phelps bobbles it. It's 4-2 now. A 2-out rally happening here. Conaway gets his first hit of the day after striking out twice. Jay Thompson stays put. And he's going to trust his batter. And it is Hendricks Woods to the plate. He struck out and he's grounded out.
We're having a little.
They might have a pinch runner for Gaither. Possibly, maybe. Nobody's came out yet. But here's the problem. If Woods reaches, Jace Bennett's on deck, and he has reached base all 3 times today, and he's got 2 of the 3 hits.
Yeah, we're getting a pinch runner.
So pinch runner going to come out.
Number 10.
For the guy at first. for Conaway.
I think it's first base for the Redbirds, number 10, Leighton Cavati.
And
So
we
Kozadi, who was playing second base to start this game, will now pinch run. He represents the tying run. The winning run's at the plate with Woods.
And Brody Nyberg makes his way out to the bullpen area.
You really hate to even warm him up.
Yeah.
And the pitch. That's low for a ball. That was pitch number 101 for Crabb. He's only got 4 more.
But he can pinch the batter, though, correct?
Yep. That's upstairs, ball 2. And Noah Boone's going to go out and talk to Ian and give Brody a couple of more seconds to get through him, but hopefully this will be the last batter. Well, it's never over, Jamal. First 2 were out. And an error, a hit by pitch, and a base hit.
Yeah, they're trying to make it interesting, that's for sure.
And now listen, that balk run for the Dogs was very crucial. Otherwise, it's a 1-run game with the tying run at second base rather than the tying run being at first.
Yeah, I mean, that like you said, that balk's so crucial that, I mean, it could be one way or another. I mean, it could be tied, like you said. But Noah went out and talked to Ian a little bit, bought some time for Nyberg, but like you said, maybe he don't need it. And
here's the 2-0 pitch from Crabb after the mound visit, brought to you by Shane Gooden. There's a strike call. We'll take it.
2-1 to count.
Crabb has been awesome today. And there's strike 2. Just needs 1 more, does Ian. And he'd have 12 strikeouts on the day. It's going to be the power move.
Absolutely.
The 2-2 pitch. Swallowed a miss, strike 3. Crabb gets her done. Don't need no Brody Nyberg. Save him for the weekend. And the Dogs win it in a close one, 4-2. Here at West Frankfort on this Thursday afternoon on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. We'll be back right after this.
At Farmers State Bank, our work starts with people, the ones behind the counter and the ones across it. We're the familiar faces greeting you with a smile, the helping hands making sure you leave with answers and not questions. And when we step outside these walls, you'll find us right beside you, cheering you on, showing up, and celebrating what makes our hometown special. Because the truth is, we're not just in this community, we're part of it. Your story shapes ours, and every success here makes us all stronger. And remember, at Farmers State Bank, no one serves you better.
Are you fixing to build a brand new home and need your foundation poured? Look no further than Hicks Concrete in Harrisburg. They specialize in many concrete projects, including foundations. While you're at it, you might want to ask them about a storm shelter. Storm season is always a rough season, but you can stay safe in a new storm shelter poured by Hicks Concrete. For more information, call Hicks Concrete today at 618-499-2946. That's Hicks Concrete, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Media. Bulldog Media launched its first year of broadcasting in 2024. We cover volleyball, football, boys and girls basketball, baseball, softball, and even some bowling. We couldn't do any of it without any of our amazing sponsors, including Southern Trust. Southern Trust wants to wish all Bulldog teams good luck this season, and they are a proud sponsor of all things Bulldog athletics right here on Bulldog Media. Ethan Grounds DMD specializes in general and cosmetic dentistry. Outside of adult and child cleanings, his office also offers dental implants, smile makeovers, same-day dentistry, adult orthodontics, teeth whitening, and more. Ethan's passion has always been his patients in providing a service that can improve their overall health and confidence. So go see Ethan Grounds in Harrisburg today. Ethan Grounds DMD, hometown care, beautiful result.
Hey Bulldog Nation, we're proud to partner with the City of Harrisburg to bring you this hometown update. Coming up on June 13th, don't miss the brand new Barbecue in the Bird Pitmaster competition at the Harrisburg Amphitheater, featuring great food, great competition, and hometown pride. Then celebrate America's 250th on July 4th. There'll be a parade at 1 p.m. and a car show that'll start at 4 at the amphitheater. Fireworks light up the sky at dusk. Pork and Jeans food truck will be on site. For more information, watch the City of Harrisburg Facebook page or call City Hall.
Best One Tire and Service knows the most important things in your life ride with you. That's why you can always count on Best One Tire and Service to be your trusted full-service auto care expert. Visit bestonetire.com today to request an appointment from one of our many locations. Tires, oil changes, maintenance, and more.
Best One Tire and Service makes saving easy. Get instant savings up to $230 on select tires. Plus, we have financing. Tires and Service now, pay later. Best One, selling tires, serving people.
Welcome back to Bulldog Baseball at West Frankfort. They win it in a kind of a thrilling fashion there in the 7th inning as West Frankfort had the tying run on base, but Ian Crabb struck 2 out in that 7th inning as he got 12 strikeouts on the day. Ian Crabb was sensational, and the Dogs win the ball game. Final score 4-2. Harrisburg now 13-1. West Frankfort moves to a record of 6-7. Real quick, our numbers from the game.
Oh, my fault.
Dax Randolph was 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Ian Crabb at the plate was 1 for 3, also walked. Aiden Hankins was 0 for 4. Drake Whitmire was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Ryland Palmer was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Burke Wilson was 2 for 2 with 2 walks, a home run, and 2 RBIs. Laban Phelps at the plate today was 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch, a walk, and a run scored. Maddox Smothers 1 for 4 with a single, and Rayson Varner 1 for 4 with an RBI single today as well. Ian Crabb went the distance, 7 innings, over 105 pitches.
Oh, it was 105.
Right at 105 pitches, struck out 12, walked 2, and only gave up 3 hits on the day. 1 there in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th. The other one came all the way back in the 1st inning. That's our Farrell Hospital post-game stats. And real quick, our power moving player of the game. Let's start with the Mackey's Pizza player of the game. Got to give it to Ian Crabb because of how well he did today.
Well, he didn't stop. He didn't let nothing get to him, and he just kept on working each inning harder and harder. So can't complain about that one bit.
So Mackey's Pizza player of the game, we're going to give it to Ian Crabb today, but our Sullivan Electric power move came early in this one, all the way back in the, 2nd inning it was. Leading off that 2nd inning was Burke Wilson's first home run of the season, and he launched that ball. It was a no-doubter.
He definitely wanted that Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Yeah.
Courtesy of Harrisburg Dairy Queen. But, yeah, well-hit ball, and that seemed like I just got the thing started rolling for the Dogs.
618-926-3304 for Sullivan Electric. They do residential and commercial. They're reliable, affordable, and professional. Give them a call today. It's been our City Harrisburg post-game show. They've got what coming up, Jamal?
This weekend is the start of the farmers market uptown. Obviously, weather permitting. So if weather's nice, farmers market.
All right. I think that'll do it for us here today. I want to thank All One Real Estate Company, our transportation sponsor, for helping us get to West Frankfort today. Our next broadcast scheduled for Saturday. We'll play 2 at Bulldog softball at home. And until then, for our entire crew, Ocean Blue, Jamal Oxford, I'm Trey Reamer saying so long from West Frankfort. Final score, Harrisburg 4, West Frankfort 2. Till Saturday at home for softball. It's been a presentation of Bulldog Athletics on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Good night.
This has been Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. A special thank you to all of our sponsors: Ethan Grounds, Best One Tire, the City of Harrisburg, Sullivan Electric, All-in-One Real Estate, Michael Stewart and Associates, Southeastern Illinois College, the Small Business Development Center at SIC, the Medicine Shop, Joiner Therapy, Harrisburg Dairy Queen, Mackey's Pizza, Farrell Hospital, Gavin's Car Care, State Farm Agent Shane Gooden, Barnes Lumber, the Smith Peters Law Firm, Southern Trust, Ranco Roofing, Hicks Concrete, Stanley's Food Systems, and Palmer's Lawn and Landscape. Until next time, this has been Harrisburg Bulldog Baseball on Bulldog Media, presented by Farmers State Bank and FSB Insurance. Thanks for watching.